Alright, here's a quick little video showing how to set your Yaesu FT857 Delta up into battery mode. So note on the wiring harness here, you have this brown wire which goes to nothing on the stock wiring harness side there. This is actually not truly the stock wiring harness, but it looks the same. This is hooked up to a battery pack. And all we're going to do this, or use this feature I should say, is first secure the smartphone. And I'm just going to use a jumper wire here. I'm going to jump from this ground wire to this open port right there. All right. That's all it is. Right. When you turn the radio on, you'll notice that in the upper right hand corner you have your battery voltage or your power supply voltage, 13.2, and instead of the typical V, you have the little battery symbol. So if I take this wire and disconnect that, it goes back to the V, 13.2 volts. And the display comes back on. So then I reinsert that. Get it reinserted, see the battery icon, and the display, backlight display shuts off. And so that's one of the features of the battery mode, is the backlight display will shut off, and it's basically in auto mode, so if I press a button it kicks back on for a few moments and will shut off. The other thing it does is lower the power output on HF to 20 watts, and I believe VHF's the same, and I think UHF is a little less than that. I can't confirm that. I've only read about it, I haven't tried it. So I don't know what power output is on UHF, but I think it's a little less than 20 watts possibly. But HF is around 20 watts. Also, the internal cooling fan is disabled in the radio, so that'll save a lot of current draw on the battery as well. However, take note that while in battery mode, RF power set is still at 100 watts. So it will not show 20 watts even though you're in battery mode. And to demonstrate that it does indeed disable the power, I'll do a quick transmission here. So take note of the power meter. I'm in power here. Take note of the power meter reading as it shows up on the left side here. Is the frequency in use? This is Kilo Charlie 0 Charlie Delta X-ray. Didn't really go up past the P. Kilo Charlie 0 Charlie Delta X-ray testing. Okay, now I'll disable the mod, or the low power battery power feature. We're back to our 13.2 V, and take note of the power meter now. Kilo Charlie 0 Charlie Delta X-ray testing. Still at 100 for both. And just to re-verify, get that hooked up again. Backlight went off, still showing 100. Still in battery mode. Right. So that's how you can put your 857 in battery mode for portable operation to help conserve your battery life. Real simple. You can create a better jumper than that. That's just for a demonstration, but you could even throw a permanent one in there with a switch or whatever you want to do. But that's how you can conserve a little bit of your battery life when operating portable. And This, to my knowledge, comes from the FT857 model, which is supposedly the same internal components, basically the same radio for all I know, as the 857, just in a different chassis, obviously. But with this ground wire here, brown wire, if you hook up the optional Yaesu battery, it would automatically have that feature set. So you plug the harness in from the battery into here, and the radio would automatically go into the battery mode. Never used the 897 or that battery, but that's my best guess is what happens is it's probably pre-wired to ground itself out when you hook that up. So this little feature you can use to better your battery life on the 857. Hope that helps. Thanks for watching.